Welcome to Copilot Podcasts. Your laptop is about to get a brain transplant. That's right, the device you're using right now is on the verge of becoming smarter than ever before. Today, we're diving into the future of laptops, exploring how AI, foldable screens, and new processor architectures are completely transforming what these machines can do.
And it's not just about faster processors anymore. We're seeing a fundamental shift in how laptops think and interact with us.
Speaking of thinking laptops, I hear there's something special about the processors powering these new machines.
Absolutely. The big game changer is the Neural Processing Unit, or NPU. These specialized AI chips are now being built into laptops, enabling them to handle complex AI tasks locally without relying on the cloud.
Wait, so what can these NPUs actually do for the average user?
Well, imagine your laptop automatically optimizing battery life based on your usage patterns, or enhancing your video calls with real-time background blur and noise cancellation, all while keeping your data private because it's processed right on your device.
That's pretty impressive. But you know what's fascinating? This reminds me of how technology evolution often takes unexpected turns.
Speaking of evolution, it's wild to think that the first portable computer, the IBM Scamp from 1973, weighed 48 pounds.
48 pounds? That's not portable, that's practically furniture.
Exactly. And now we're talking about foldable laptops that weigh just a few pounds but can transform into different shapes.
Let's talk about those foldable laptops. The market research seems pretty optimistic.
Very much so. According to recent market research, the foldable laptop market is expected to grow from $1.34 billion in 2024 to an incredible $16.68 billion by 2033.
That's a massive jump. What's driving this growth?
It's primarily the convergence of two factors: advances in flexible display technology and the rise of hybrid work models. People want devices that can adapt to different environments and use cases.
Makes sense. We're all working from different places these days.
But here's what's really interesting. We're seeing a fundamental shift in how laptops are being designed. They're not just getting faster, they're getting smarter.
What do you mean by smarter?
Well, instead of just following commands, these new AI-powered laptops can actually anticipate what you need. They learn your work patterns, optimize performance accordingly, and even help with creative tasks.
That's quite a shift from the traditional laptop experience.
Absolutely. And it's not just about the software. There's a fascinating battle happening at the processor level between ARM and x86 architectures.
I've heard about this. Qualcomm's making waves with their new chips, right?
Yes, their Snapdragon X Elite processors are being called the most important PC hardware announcement since Intel's 486 processors in 1989. They're bringing smartphone-level efficiency to laptops.
And what does that mean for battery life?
We're talking about 15 to 20 hours of battery life on ARM laptops compared to 6-10 hours on traditional x86 machines. It's a game changer for mobile workers.
That's impressive. But there must be some trade-offs?
The main concern is software compatibility. While most modern apps run fine on ARM, some older or specialized programs might still have issues.
So it's not a clear-cut choice for everyone.
Right, but Microsoft is working hard to improve compatibility. And for most users, the benefits of ARM, like better battery life and AI features, outweigh the drawbacks.
Let's talk about these AI features. What can users actually expect?
Well, things like real-time translation during video calls, automatic photo and video enhancement, and smart power management that learns from your usage patterns.
That's pretty cool. Any other innovations on the horizon?
One interesting development is the potential merger of smartphones and laptops. As mobile processors become more powerful, we might see devices that can truly serve both purposes.
Like a phone that unfolds into a laptop?
Exactly. The dual-screen laptop market is expected to reach $4.52 billion by 2030, showing there's real demand for these transformable devices.
That's fascinating. It's like the line between different devices is starting to blur.
And that's really the key trend here. Devices are becoming more adaptable and context-aware rather than being fixed in their capabilities.
So what should people consider when buying a laptop in the near future?
The main things to consider are your specific needs. If you need maximum compatibility with specialized software, stick with x86. If battery life and AI features are priorities, look at ARM-based options.
And what about price points?
That's actually a bright spot. We're seeing competitive ARM-based laptops starting around $800, like the Lenovo IdeaPad 5 Axe 2-in-1.
That's more affordable than I expected.
Yes, and as production scales up, we expect prices to become even more competitive.
What about the environmental impact of all this innovation?
That's actually one of the most promising aspects. The focus on energy efficiency, especially with RM processors, means these new laptops have a smaller carbon footprint.
So it's a win for both users and the planet?
Exactly. And with AI-powered power management, these devices are getting even more efficient over time.
Speaking of time, how quickly are these changes happening?
We're already seeing major shifts. 2025 is being called the year ARM dominates PCs, and the adoption rate is accelerating.
That's faster than I would have expected.
Well, when you have benefits like 20-hour battery life and powerful AI features, adoption tends to happen quickly.
Any final thoughts on where this is all heading?
I think we're moving toward a future where our devices are more like intelligent assistants than tools. They'll adapt to us rather than us adapting to them.
That's quite a shift in how we think about computers.
It is, and it's happening faster than many people realize. The laptop of 2026 will be dramatically different from what we're using today.
Well, this has been fascinating. Any last words for our listeners?
Just that we're entering an era where our laptops will be true partners in productivity, not just tools. It's an exciting time to be a tech user.
And that brings us to the end of today's episode of Copilot Podcasts. Remember, your next laptop might not just be faster, it might be smarter than you expect.